what made me start making children books was when 2015, my son had got murdered, and I started writing. And I started writing. And then after I started writing, I wrote 3 other books. I wrote Why I Buy Local. I wrote another book called 8 Easy Steps to Good Credit. And I wrote another book called Mass Incarceration. I wasn't enjoying writing these long, lengthy books. I wanted to make change. So me and my daughter, we started and as she was building her lip gloss business, I watched the process from getting an LLC to tax ID and just building her business. So I said to her, one day, let's write a children's book based on the experience that we just went through. So this is one of our first books. We wrote it, and you'll see all the animated. This is when we first found our first animator. And I asked the animator, I said, hey, I want to do more books. I wanted the animations to be a little stronger. And this was our first publication. It was about Asadah and her business. What makes our books stand out, what makes our books different, is that we write about stories that are wrapped around what you can do later on in life. Very prime example, Asadah, all about her business, was about her business, how she started a business, and how she took her steps. Our second book was Big Rob Cooks for the Family. It was talking about a young lady named Jada who was a cook. She owned a restaurant, and we wrote about the steps of cooking food and going through ingredients, and one day that you can be a cook. And Jada was the experience of a young lady who really opened up a business, and she started cooking Caribbean food. So I wrote about that. And so what we do is we just take experiences and we apply those experiences to like the book. So like right now I'm doing a book with Sharif James out of Atlanta. We talked about how he came from a party promoter, not an investor and developer. And we in the book we're going to talk about that experience of him, and we're going to put it where a child between the ages of 7 to 12 can get an understanding of it through animated books. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to my physician, Dr. Guy Francis, and we're going to talk about how he went to undergrad to medical school, and then now he has his own practice and he's servicing the community. So what we try to do, what make my books different, is that we not only are we educating and we creating literacy for underserved and children throughout the country, but what we're doing, we're trying to teach them that there's a variety of things that you can do outside of shooting a jump shot and being a rapper or a great R&B singer, that there are things that you can do that can make you successful and you can be prominent in your community. We create wealth so we can constantly service underserved children through our books. My goal is to build a community of writers, and we just consistently write and develop books for children between the ages of 7 and 12. Because we want to start touching them so they can have a bigger vision. There's a lot of underserved children who can't see nothing but shooting a jump shot, being a rapper, or being an artist. So through our children books, when parents or cousins or aunts or grandmothers are reading to these children who come from these communities, that they can show them that they can be somebody other than shoot a jump. If they don't have the talent of being a great basketball player, a great R&B singer, or hit the picket, that they can do it. And it's easy, and we can show them the pre-steps of what it takes so they can create this vision. So as they grow, they can start taking it and using it as advice. So our books are hopefully grow to help underserved children see a different direction. The RH Foundation, it was developed in 2016, and it was right after my son got killed. RH, Robert Hayes, is my son. He was 19 years old when he was murdered. And what we're doing is we donate funds to that foundation, so that foundation can be the arm of helping underserved communities. So when you go on to Amazon or you go to the rhfoundation.care website and you buy this book, you're not only buying the book to help your child, but you're also helping another child in the process. So what we do what you call a double down. When the parent buys a book, then part of that fund goes to buy another book for a child who can't buy a book. And what we do is we just continue to give back to underserved communities, and it goes hand in hand. You know, we want to teach one, and so they can grow, and then they teach another one. And so the Robert Hayes Foundation was designed to help underserved children. Children can't afford Pop Warner. The RH Foundation will support that. Make scholarship funds can't afford the college. You know, the RH Foundation will assist in those areas. So the goal is to sell, if we sell 1 million books, we service 1 million children. You can find our book on Amazon.com, author Robert Carpenter, and my books will pop up. You can go to the rhfoundation.care. When you go there, there's more of your money goes to the foundation. And we just have 2 places that we are positioning the book, because our goal is to sell the book, so those proceeds can go to children. And Amazon works really well with our model because they don't take a lot from us. We put the book on their line, they buy it, we get a lot of the royalties back, and then what we do is we take that money, and then if you go to rhfoundation.care, Amazon is a part of that because we get our books for a low price, and then we can sell it over on this platform, and then we have even more money to service underserved children. The people I want to thank is my son and my daughter, and for them to be in the light in my life, and 2 individuals who gave me the ability to see things. I thank God for putting it in my heart to want to do for humanity. And I just want to say thank you to my animators. I want to say a young lady who helps me in my editing. And I want to thank all those who have supported me. And I can run off 1 million names for being there. But when you buy on the rhfoundation.care, or you buy one of our books on Amazon.com, you're supporting the child.